when the results were actually announced, my mother-in-law, she was sitting on the couch, and I could tell she just seemed like it wasn't clear how all this had happened. And I sat next to her, and I grabbed her hand. I said, how are you feeling? I said, well, it's just a little overwhelming. You thought about what this must be like for her, even more than for me or Michelle. For her to see this moment, what was true for her was that something she might not have ever imagined possible had happened, and her daughter was going to be the next First Lady of the United States.
What's poppin'? Thank y'all for tuning in to another requested video. As I always like to express, I am not here to turn non-believers into believers. I'm only here to bring y'all food for thought. And with that being said, your opinion is your opinion, and we gonna get right down to it. This is only my opinion, but I feel as though Moraine Robinson was a cover-up. I think that the only person who knew Big Mike more than anybody else was the individual that brought him into this life. And I felt as though that her transcendence wasn't just a natural calling. I feel like her transcendence happened to be essentially due by information of knowledge. What's very interesting is that all the pictures that seem to be with Moraine Robinson and Barack Obama, she don't really seem too fond of him, y'all. But y'all can let me know down in the comments, was she in disagreement with what was really going on? Did she actually want to speak out loud but really couldn't? Y'all let me know. Why did Michelle change her voter's registration? He said it seemed like it wasn't all as clear to Miss Robinson of what she was just now realizing. Of course it wasn't as clear as what she thought that she was realizing, because the individual who she thought was going to grow older to be her son had now become the first she male woman of the White House. She probably had to take a seat for this one, especially hearing that she wouldn't be able to speak about it to nobody else, and now they got to change their whole life in this thing. Let me know down in the comments. He asked Miss Moraine Robinson how did she feel, and she said that she felt very overwhelmed, y'all. Why would she be overwhelmed of her daughter making an accomplishment that high if something wasn't right? For her to have to think about her son not only not being able to bring her actual grandchildren, but pretending to be this imposter. A relationship between the mom and Obama wasn't good, and the relationship between Big Mike, Obama, and the mom wasn't as what we thought it was, y'all. It's something that she never imagined would be possible had happened, and she was still so overwhelmed of how that they just pulled off one of the greatest frauds / scams. Seeing it through her eyes probably brought so much pain yet fear into her heart of what really can happen if you have control of the media. With that being said, I always function with y'all. Clear eyes always recognize real lies. So until next time, I always got more.